Hey guys, so Donald Trump really needs to get aggressive during the second presidential debate on Sunday. He needs to dig into Hillary Clinton. He was on the defensive the entire time during the Lester Holt manufactured, engineered mainstream media event that kind of pushed him off balance and put him on the defensive and put Hillary on the offensive because the whole thing's freaking rigged. I mean, why does Donald Trump even agree to do these mainstream media debates? He should just not agree to it. He should agree to an alternative platform. Let someone like me moderate the debate. But Donald Trump needs to get aggressive. He needs to go after, for example, and a question I'd like to ask him today, he needs to go after the Clinton Foundation, a pay-to-play scam, a Don Corleone thug operation where foreign governments, politicians, enemies of the United States, basically put tens of millions of dollars into the pocket of Hillary Clinton and her scumbag rapist husband. And again, that's an accusation of many women, so I can say that, where they paid to play so that basically the Clintons will do what they want. Now, this just came out within the last 24 hours or so that Hillary Clinton and the U.S. government actually had an opportunity for a peace deal in Libya, what made up Benghazi Gate, the death of Christopher Stevens, several other Americans, trafficking guns into Syria, costing 500,000 people, innocent civilians, their lives, that Muammar Gaddafi was ready to ink a deal. This is the accusation. This just came out. But Hillary Clinton said no, because guess why? She had a vendetta against Muammar, who supported Barack Obama during the 2008 election, and not her. Remember what she said? It was something along the lines like, we came, we saw, and we killed him. We came, we saw, and he died, or something like that. This is how scary and despicable of a person Hillary Clinton is. Donald Trump's got to go after her. I mean, his handlers basically during the presidential debate #1 were like, okay, be presidential, don't go after, any low-hanging fruit. Don't attack her on Bill and his sexual liaisons. He didn't even mention the Clinton Foundation. Lester Holt didn't ask any questions. All we got was birtherism, which should be a non-issue, non-story. It's not even relevant anymore. Sexism, feminism, racism. I mean, that was the whole narrative put on by the mainstream media. So Trump's got to go after her. Now, he's probably not going to talk about things like Danny Williams. He might tweet about it or something. And, that could be another question that I ask him. But it's probably not as significant as, again, because it's kind of lowbrow, and he might want to not want to talk about it. But he needs to go after the Clinton Foundation. I mean, he's at least got to mention this shit. If he doesn't, I think it is very suspicious and raises an eyebrow. Why isn't he attacking her at all? Now, I think that he will. His campaign has already leaked out, so to speak, that he's going to go, much more on the attack round, too. We've got to keep in mind, this was first mentioned by one of my subscribers and also close family members of mine and confidants, that, Ronald Reagan didn't do that well during the first presidential debate either, but then he really stepped up his game. So it'll be interesting today. We're, of course, headed up to Prescott Valley at the Prescott Convention Center, I think it is. This is probably one of the smaller rallies, one of the smaller rallies in Arizona. It only holds about 5,000 people. The chances of getting in a question or two are probably, hopefully, high while we're there. We're going to be grabbing footage on the ground to show you just, how many people actually show up, because that's been one of the big, threads and storylines this election cycle is, at Hillary Clinton's rallies, nobody's there. They've got to give pre-made signs out to make it look like she's got supporters, and they'll do these fancy camera angles to pretend that she's actually got a crowd when she doesn't. Well, we're going to show you the real deal today, whatever it might be, how crowded, how not crowded it actually is at this rally. And again, Donald Trump, in my humble opinion, needs to step up his game. Now, we didn't really get much from WikiLeaks today. It was a wiki tease, I called it, in the previous video that we shot, kind of giving us all blue balls. I just think that's psych warfare. I think this is a part of the intelligence game. I still think Julian Assange and WikiLeaks have damning information that they'll be leaking But this is all a part of the game, to throw people like Hillary Clinton off balance. Even though Assange says he's agnostic to politics, Donald Trump or Hillary says he both feels sorry for them. He probably does to a certain extent. There's far more damaging information on Hillary than there is Trump. I mean, what do they have on Trump? His tax, records that he probably even leaked himself. And Hillary Clinton and the rest of the elite take advantage of the same tax loopholes. It's really a non-issue. Donald Trump, and this is a question I'll ask him today, are you going to go after Hillary Clinton? Not just the email scandal, not just Benghazi Gate, but most importantly, the Clinton Foundation, that Mayor Giuliani said so himself, is a criminal racketeering organization which they could prosecute on RICO, for God's sakes. I mean, this is like the movies. You come to me, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm Christopher Green. Stay tuned. Hard hitting and in your face. This is AMTV.